Chris, what is our fourth main topic today?
This one's from Eric Dane. Hey, John and crew. With the announcement that Avengers 5 and 6 will come out in 2025, it got me wondering about who will be on the team when that happens. Like Rob said, right now, we really don't have a clear picture of who is or isn't on the Avengers. So if you had to guess what the team would look like when 2025 comes around, who do you think is there? Thanks.
All right. Thanks a lot for saying that in. And yeah, it is surprising how many people I've had emailing me about who's going to be in the Avengers. I mean, because Nick, you're right. Rob has pointed out several times. It's like, as of right now, we as the audience, not the people who live in the MCU, but we as the audience, we don't really have a clear picture of what is the Avengers right now. Clearly, there's still a thing in the MCU. They're having Avengers Con. They're always referencing the Avengers and all this kind of stuff. So the question is, when it comes time for these Avengers movies to happen, who's an Avenger? Who is in these movies? So I thought we would together, as a community, kind of brainstorm some ideas and see what we can come up with. So let me throw in a couple of automatics. Let's go over to the Campy Classroom for a second here.
I knew it.
We're going to throw in a couple of automatics. All right? Here's a couple of automatics that I have no doubt, okay? Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
Captain Marvel will definitely, I mean, there's even a good chance Captain Marvel may be the leader of the Avengers at that point. Now, when you go back to before the first Captain Marvel movie came out, Kevin Feige talked a lot about how she's the most powerful character in the MCU and she's going to play an incredibly vital part moving forward. And okay, we haven't really seen that yet. So maybe this is where it's going. Whether or not she'll be the leader of the Avengers, who knows? But I think definitely it's going to be Captain Marvel. I think the new Black Panther is going to be a part of the Avengers.
Yeah.
I think they're going to move quickly after Black Panther Wakanda Forever with whoever ends up being Black Panther by the end of that movie. Whether it's Shuri or Okoye or Nakia or whoever, I think it's whoever that is, they're going to really position that new person and plant them firmly in the MCU. And so I actually think the new Black Panther is going to be a member of that Avengers. Contrary to popular belief, I think Ant-Man is going to be part of it. A lot of people believe Ant-Man dies in Ant-Man in the Quantumania.
Paul Rudd's a vampire. You can't kill him.
I know you cannot kill Paul Rudd. You cannot kill, but there are a lot of people thinking that movie's going to end with him dead. I don't think so. And by the way, I should throw in here as well.
And Wasp.
Wasp. Yeah, I don't think Wasp, but as a tribute to your shirt here today, Chris, I do think Wasp will probably still be there as well. Yeah. That's a nice shirt.
Thank you.
And I think Captain America is going to be there. And I mean Sam. But I'm going to be the first one to throw this out here right now. Steve Rogers is going to be there. I'm just saying, I think Sam will still be carrying the shield. But I think Steve Rogers is going to be in the new Avengers movies.
God, Sam just never really gets to get his footing in there.
Oh, no. I mean, I think he will still carry the shield.
Like every time he tries to be like, he's like, just kidding, I'm not dead. Yeah.
No, I think I still think he'll still be carrying the shield. I think I think Sam will still have the moniker Captain America at that point, but I think Steve Rogers will be there.
Sam is the equivalent of me hosting on Fridays.
Yeah, yes, just kidding. Get out of my chair.
I'm not really the host. I'm not really the host.
But I'm not going to put Steve. I'm not going to put Steve on the list. So when I say Captain America, I'm meaning Sam's Captain America. So I believe Sam obviously is going to be there as well. I do think Ms. Marvel is going to be on there. I mean, all you got to do is just look at the recent video games and stuff like that, right? So I think they are going to position her into that as well. Some people say, well, won't they be saving her for X-Men? Well, X-Men's not coming for a while. So I think Ms. Marvel will be part of it. Shang-Chi will definitely, first of all, I would have guaranteed Shang-Chi was going to be on this Avengers team anyway. But once they announced that Destin, the director of Shang-Chi, is now directing the first Avengers movie, I think that makes it a no-brainer. Not to mention that, I mean, he's literally there at the end of Shang-Chi with Wong. And what is it Bruce says to him? Bruce says something like, welcome to the club or welcome to the circus.
Yeah.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Yeah, so I think, Shang-Chi is definitely going to be.
Which means.
That
my girl Aquafina is going to be there.
I don't think she's going to be on the Avengers.
She's going to lead the Avengers.
I don't think she's going to be an Avenger, but she is his buddy.
I think, she'll be present.
She'll show up and be like, give me a pep talk or like snacks.
But the question is, who will be an Avenger?
Okay.
Who will be an Avenger? So I think, and listen, of course Thor is going to be on the Avengers. I mean, he's one of the OGs. There's an argument to be made that he'll actually be the leader of the Avengers at that point. But I'm still leaning more towards either Captain Marvel or Captain America. The one reason I don't think Cap will be leading the Avengers is because there will be some experienced Avengers on here. And I mean, Sam was Cap's sidekick for us. So I don't know if he'll be the leader, but it would also make sense. Military background, all that kind of stuff. So he could, so either Captain America, Captain Marvel, whatever, one of the captains, or Thor himself will be in there as well. You know what I'm not saying? I'll erase this in a second, but I'm not saying Hulk.
Oh.
I don't think Hulk will be in there.
Why?
I have a feeling I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. I really hope I'm wrong. I think they're moving away from Hulk. And I think She-Hulk coming in. So I'm not saying Hulk. What I am saying is She-Hulk. I think She-Hulk will be in there.
And Frogman.
And that goes without saying.
Frogman.
And of course, Frogman.
Well, that's her boyfriend.
And I'll be honest with you. If they stick with Professor Hulk, I'm not interested in Hulk being on the Avengers. If they get back to World Breaker Hulk, the one that everybody's terrified of Bruce losing his temper, if they get back to that, then I want him in there. But we'll go on that. So right now I've got Captain Marvel, the new Black Panther, Ant-Man and Wasp, Captain America, Ms. Marvel, Shang-Chi, Thor, She-Hulk. We got some other names?
War Machine.
Oh, absolutely.
But I think we're getting to room capacity here. This will be the
Yeah.
biggest Avengers
Look at
survival.
Infinity
That's a big
War and
old
Endgame.
lineup.
How many people came through the portals in Endgame?
Yeah, but half of them were Guardians of the Galaxy who aren't Avengers.
But they like for that though. So, but who's going to be on the Avengers team?
Right.
I think they're going to be all teaming up. They're just going to all be called the Avengers. I don't think. By the way, I don't think Guardians will be.
No.
Because James Gunn has said that Guardians of the Galaxy 3 is the last movie you're going to see that iteration of the Guardians. So I don't think we're going to see them on
What
it.
about Deadpool or Doctor Strange?
I think
Wong.
Doctor Strange.
He apparently has the power to get you on a lunchbox.
Yeah, Doctor Strange, definitely one. I don't think they're going to have Deadpool on the Avengers.
It'd be great.
I mean, but would it be great? Because it's
He's a little distracting.
such a contrasting style.
I
that
want him to just show up and then be like, you know what? This isn't for me.
Yes.
But I love this for you.
I
Yeah.
love what you guys
Bye.
are doing.
Yeah. It's not really my game.
Just moonwalk out of there.
Yeah, I'm oddly enough, I'm not going to say Deadpool.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. Ray, you got any other names? I love your
Do
War
we
Machine.
still have Nick Fury? Is Nick Fury involved in anything?
He's got two projects coming out. He's got the Marvels that he's in. He's got Secret Invasion that he's, I think, the star of.
Also, at the same time, was he ever considered an Avenger? He created.
Well, he's kind of
group. He put
he's
group
the de
together.
facto head of the Avengers.
Right.
I mean, so
Are we missing an obvious? Are we saying Spider-Man will not be in it?
I think Spider-Man absolutely will be.
Okay, I was saving that one till
Oh,
later
sorry, I blew
Okay.
it.
because that's a good topic of debate about whether Spider-Man will be there or
Oh
not.
man, that's
Master
Ray,
Invaders
you don't.
assemble.
You're shaking your head. You don't think
The way
so?
they left No Way Home, I could see him not being in it. To be honest,
I mean,
And also, without
not
his
sure.
big bro Iron Man, I don't know if he's going to want. He's going to be like, it's just not the same.
everyone remembers Spider-Man though.
Yeah.
And they,
They just
don't
don't remember
remember Peter.
Peter.
Parker. So now are their memories of Spider-Man existing not tainted with, but it's a kid? They remember that somebody helped them who did a very efficient job.
That's true.
And actually went toe to toe with Captain America at one point.
Yeah, they just nobody knows he's Peter Parker, but they all remember Spider-Man.
ooh, who knows?
So I
Spider-Man
mean,
will be
I'm gonna leave Spider-Man off the list.
Yeah.
I would too. It's one of those. Just I don't know. I just don't know.
I think that they're really trying to usher in a new era of Avengers. And, okay, but what about Wong?
Oh, Wong will 100%.
Because I think that's the reason.
he's kind of becoming the new Nick Fury, right?
Right. I think
involved.
that that's the reason why we keep seeing Wong popping up in everything is because they've really wanted to cement him as part of the world that we can just expect him to be there. And I'm for it.
And he is. Let's not
Yeah.
forget, he is the Sorcerer Supreme.
And he's kind of grouping people together right now as we speak,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, he's kind of
People are
taking over
meeting
some
each
of the
other
role
'cause of
of
him.
Nick Fury.
Yeah.
I would also add maybe not the entire teams, but members of Thunderbolts or members of Fantastic Four.
Well, okay, so that was another one we were going to get to. I
keep
don't
blowing it.
think
I'm sorry.
Thunderbolts will be in there. I don't think any of the Thunderbolts, but Fantastic Four. Now, a lot of people will say that Fantastic Four is their own group.
Yeah, yep.
True. So are the Guardians of the Galaxy. I believe you will see them fighting alongside of the Avengers. And again, in these big, epic, world-saving things, they're all Avengers. I
Yeah.
mean, when it comes to like Doctor Strange is not an Avenger.
Right.
But in context of Endgame and Infinity War, he's one of the Avengers. I mean, just for that. So I do think Fantastic Four will be in there as well. All right, is anybody in the live chat putting in so many ideas?
They were saying a bunch of stuff that
A lot of
I gave
Hawkeye.
out.
Daredevil.
Okay, well,
I
let's.
think Monica
Rambeau?
lady, Rambo.
Well, we didn't get to her yet, but let's talk about Monica Rambeau for a second. Yeah,
Moon Knight.
I'll say Photon, or who is Monica Rambeau put in there. Here's some interesting things that I'm not going to include. I do not think Moon Knight is an Avenger.
Yeah, I mean,
that is not a
he's
thing.
he's not
No.
an Avenger,
No.
No,
sort
no,
of.
no.
There's
No,
just
so
too
Moon
much
Knight,
drama.
no.
Bucky.
I don't think.
Daredevil.
Scarlet Witch.
Definitely not Scarlet Witch. Definitely not
Someone
Scarlet
wrote
Witch.
Cartman.
Yeah. I don't think.
Bucky Barnes. No, right?
You know what? Yes. Yeah. What they going to call though? What was it? White Wolf?
White Wolf.
I'll say White Wolf will be in there. Yeah, I think Bucky will be there.
You know, and then we got
No
a bunch of
Daredevil?
like oddballs too. Like if they end up doing a young team, then of course no Kate Bishop or
Yeah.
no America Chavez.
Young
None
Avengers.
of them.
Well, let's bring the list back up again. This is an interesting one. I've gone back and forth on this, but you know what? I am going to put.
That's a lot of Avengers.
So many.
I
That
am
is the
going to put.
NWO.
This is like the credits of the movie.
Late
I know.
2002 NWO, right?
I am going to.
As long as you walk through the curtains,
You're an NWO. Hey guys, we want to take a second to thank the sponsor of this video, Ryan Reynolds, and specifically his delightful company, Mint Mobile. So look, after years of fine print contracts and getting ripped off by big wireless providers, if we've learned anything, it's that there's always a catch. So when I first heard that Mint Mobile offers premium wireless starting at just $15 a month, I thought, what's the catch? But after talking to them and using their service, it all made sense. There isn't a catch. And guys, this is no joke. I have been using Mint Mobile for months now. And on top of the fact that I'm spending literally about 1/3 every month of what I was spending on my former major carrier, I've discovered no decline in my service. I kept my phone number and I was able to keep my phone. The switch from my old service to Mint Mobile couldn't have been easier and saved me more money. And the best part for anybody who just hates their phone bills is that Mint Mobile offers premium wireless for just $15 a month. All of their plans come with unlimited talk and text plus high-speed data delivered on the nation's largest 5G network. Use your own phone with any Mint Mobile plan and keep your same phone number along with all your existing contacts. To get your new wireless plan for just $15 a month and get the plan shipped to your door for free, go to mintmobile.com/Campea. That's mintmobile.com/Campea. Cut your wireless bill to $15 a month at mintmobile.com/Campea.
Someone wrote America Chavez,
Why would I put
Nova.
Hawk Key? Yeah, Hawkeye. I say yes. And I did not like the Hawkeye series, but I think this will be Jeremy Renner's swan song. I think this will be the end for Jeremy Renner's Hawkeye. I think Jeremy Renner, I do think
I mean, it
he'll
would be
in there.
such an obvious omission if they didn't include him when he was one of the OGs.
Well, yes, but they were kind of, the whole Hawkeye series was kind of a way of a passing of the bow, if you will, right? But
Morbius.
one of the things that I think this
Morbius.
list, like when you look at this huge list, like let's bring that up. Let's look at this list. One of the things that, yeah, you got Thor in there, and there you go. You almost need a little bit more veteran OG presence there because it can't be Black Widow. It can't be Tony. I kind of think Steve Rogers is going to be there, but I'm not going to guarantee that. So I don't know for sure.
The Kang Avengers movie. Could you see Loki as being inducted into the Avengers? Because they're really turning him into something different.
You know what? Considering that I think he has already dealt with Kang, I'm going to do it because there's still plenty of room on this boat. We're gonna go
We're gonna have to make
Loki.
this into columns.
We got the penthouse.
Loki. What else are the people in the live chat saying? Keep an
Black
eye on there.
Knight.
Just-
Blade.
Morbius.
Blade will not be on it.
No.
Yeah, no way. Blade,
Black
I don't think
Knight?
is going to be on it. What's
Howard
that?
the
Black
Duck.
Knight.
Black Knight. You
Marcus
know what? I'm
Pena
going to
said
guess
that. I like
Black
that.
Knight won't be. We don't have any, I think Black Knight will be in Blade, but I see Blade and Black Knight being more outliers. I don't think they're going to be part of that. So
Since I
could be
haven't
wrong.
seen Thor 4 yet, I can't speak on Valkyrie. Some people are saying Valkyrie. I don't know.
We still
She's
have
a
White
king. She's
Vision
got
running
stuff to
around
do.
too.
I mean, I don't think White Vision will be part of the Avengers. I mean, White Vision's going to come back into play at some point.
Absolutely.
But I don't think some people suggest to me Agatha because we got the Agatha series, but I don't think
I think we
Agatha-
need to see what happens in the Agatha theory.
Agatha
The
theory?
Agatha theory. The Agatha series before we can even speculate on Agatha being part of this.
This is a long ass list, though. This has become the polyphonic spree.
Yeah, I mean, this,
Play-
We should have been more specific and said, who are we going to see together in the poster?
Like, as the
in the
core
poster,
group.
In the poster.
well, no, because not even the Endgame poster had everybody on the poster, right?
But I'm telling you, this
When they
list-
all got together around the in the war room when they got together, who
Jonathan,
were
who
the
are you thinking?
Who's in the cocoon?
Adam Warlock.
Adam
Yeah.
Warlock?
he might be a
'Cause
villain. at
I'm
first.
saying
He's
him and
so
possibly
superpowered,
Hercules.
though.
Well, but so is Captain Marvel,
Yeah.
right? And so I mean, and we don't know how powered they're going to make him in the
That's
movies,
true.
right?
And we
so
need a team that can go up against Kang. And a lot of these names on this list can't even. can't
well, I
even
mean, but
touch
how
them.
many names of the Avengers in Infinity War and Endgame could actually fight Thanos?
Right.
One or two
Right.
alone, right? So I mean, so there's that.
I could pull a Namor.
Oh
mean-
God,
a
could
long
they do
story arc ahead of him.
Namor?
I hope they don't just make him a one and done villain. I mean, he's got a story
Pissed
arc.
off Namor? Okay, you know what? Hell with it. I'll put Namor on there.
That's fun.
Everybody.
You know,
How
after-
about Cinnabon?
Avengers season-
Cinema. I like the Namor. Is the live check on any others that are thrown in there that you see?
Nova?
Eternals. A lot of people are saying
Nova.
Eternals.
Oh my God! I mean,
after seeing the
Eternals. How do you leave some of the
At least
Eternals
members
out?
of
after seeing the first episode of The Boys, I'm really feel like Ant-Man's powers are greater than we even
Realize that
yeah,
he can
like
do.
I think that he
crawls
can
in
do a
King's
lot
butt.
more damage than we've previously seen.
All right, but I mean,
Are
Kevin
we leaving
Feige,
all the
huge on-
youngsters off this list?
What's
like
that?
Riri Williams. Are we leaving off
I'm
the
leaving. Yeah, I'm
youngsters?
leaving them off the list because we don't even have
Nova.
the remotest taste about how they're going to be used in this universe
Right.
yet. I mean, for all we know, like the younger characters are going to that are kind of be setting up in a farm league right now. That post the new Avengers movies, that's going to be their time to really come into the forefront. I mean, I'm just speculating here. So right now, I got 19. Let's bring up the list here.
That's
Here we
a
go.
big tip
We
for the
got
waitress.
Captain Marvel. We got the new Black Panther. We've got Ant-Man and the Wasp. Do we got the list up there, Jonathan?
Oh, sorry, I'm looking at it myself.
You're reading along. Captain Marvel, New Black Panther, Ant-Man and the Wasp, Captain America, Ms. Marvel, Shang-Chi, Thor, She-Hulk, War Machine, Doctor Strange, Nick Fury, Wong, Fantastic Four, Photon, White Wolf, Hawkeye, Loki, Namor. the
I dare
Eternals,
you to hand that list to any director, and they'll be like, "Nah."
And
nope.
they go. Now, again, some of these might be in there for 10 minutes. Some of them might be in there for a scene. Some of them are going to be some of the lead characters.
Oh, man.
I don't know. Okay, so let me ask you, Ray, I got a list of 19 right now. If there was one you would absolutely take off this list, who would you take off this list right now?
Absolutely, Doctor Strange.
Really?
I love the character, but he's in his own thing. I think this is gonna be like more of a War Machine, Captain Marvel, Sam Wilson, and Ant-Man. Those, and maybe Thor. I'm not even sure Thor's gonna be in the Avengers.
But you would take Doctor Strange. That's interesting.
I'm taking War Machine off.
No, War Machine's got to be.
No,
on
because I think something's going to happen.
there. because that.
Oh,
new Hot
like,
Toys-
yeah.
Oh.
By the way, we don't know when Iron Wars is dropping.
Nope.
Like, is Iron Wars going to be after those Avengers
Right.
movies? If it's after, I say War Machine will be there. If it's before, maybe I could see what he's saying, that maybe he dies in like
I
Armor
hope
Wars
not.
or something
Rhodey's
like
gone
that.
through so much.
And he has gone through a lot. He has gone through a lot.
Rhodey, I love you.
All right. Well,
Put
listen.
Captain America off
We
there.
could go on this. Somebody in the live chat is saying Shrek. Yes, Shrek.
Shrek is in there, yeah.
Big Hero 6 should be on there. Some people are saying Echo. I don't see it.
Nah, that power
She would be
set.
more in the the Young Avengers. I still think there's gonna be a younger team down the line. I was hoping it'd be sooner because I could see them being more vulnerable.
Of course, by
to losing.
2026, they're all going to be,
Yeah.
getting ready to retire.
No, because like I want a team that can actually lose for a movie, like lose bad. And I see a Young
well,
Avengers.
what
team
about
losing.
Infinity War? They lost.
Yeah, but I
And
mean,
lost bad.
Okay, right, true.
I mean, I don't know that you can lose much worse than they lost in Infinity
We
War.
didn't-
I don't see Thor being the leader of the Avengers.
Maybe not the lead.
I mean, Thor has a lot of great things, but I think that his executive skills are a little lacking.
I don't
That's
know.
fair. I think our captains are going to go against each other.
Yeah,
and
just
they're
because
gonna
he's a
butt
god
heads.
doesn't
Yeah.
mean he can, be a leader.
Maybe
But-
he'll show up with Hercules. I think they're gonna settle their differences in whatever is happening.
And it's easier to name the Thunderbolts than it is these Avengers, these next Avengers.
All
I
right.
think.
Well, listen, we could go on this
Yeah.
all day. I mean,
Let's
some
do
of the more, it's going to be a controversial one that I'm leaving Spider-Man off. And listen, it is very possible that Spider-Man could be in there. Absolutely. I'm just saying, with the way things are right now, I'm not so sure Sony's going to let Spider-Man be in the Avengers.
Yeah.
And that's just, we'll find out. We will find out. So for now, guys, that's the list. It's a big list. Maybe some names should be on there. Maybe you're thinking 10 more need to be on there. What do you guys think? Do me a favor, guys. Do this for me. Down in the comments, let me know two things. Number one, who would you take off the list as we currently have it? Number two, who would you add to the list that we currently don't have there that you think legitimately have a shot of being in these Avengers movies? I'd love to hear your thoughts. A lot of speculation and a lot of time to do it. Whatever you guys think, jump down to the comment section there and leave your thoughts.